Good morning, everybody. Anthony here. It is Thursday, February 27th, 2025 at about 6:50 a.m. This morning, we're going to pick up in the book of John, chapter 8. I'm not going to read the whole chapter, just a few select verses. But in this chapter, part of this chapter, Jesus is having this discourse with the Pharisees, and he's telling them that he's the light of the world. And they're going back and forth with him, spewing their own self-righteousness and saying things that are coming from hearts of sin, sinful men. And so in verse 39 of John chapter 8, it says this: They, the Pharisees, answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. So they say, Abraham is our father. And Jesus says to them, If ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that hath told you the truth, which I have heard of God, Elohim. This did not Abraham. So Messiah is telling them they're doing the opposite of what Abraham did. They're not Abraham's children. Ye do the deeds of your father, Messiah tells them. Ye do the deeds of your father. And he's going to explain what that is in a few verses. Then they said to him, We be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even God, Elohim. So they're accusing him of an illegitimate birth. Jesus says unto them, If God were your father, if Elohim were your father, ye would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from Elohim. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Messiah is telling them Elohim, God the Father, sent Messiah. Okay? Why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? He tells them in verse 43. Verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. The devil's a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. Jesus is equating them with the devil as their father, not the father they're saying they think they have. Because there is no truth in him, no truth in the devil, all lies. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. In other words, his native tongue. That's all he knows is lies. For he is a liar and the father of it. Not only is the devil a liar, he's the father of lies, the creator of lies, which means that he can fool and speak to people and convince them that his lie is the truth. And that's what has crept in to the church over the years since Messiah's death, burial, and resurrection nearly 2,000 years ago. Verse 45, And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. You could tell people today the truth, and they'll believe you not, because they've believed lies. And they're counting lies as truth. Verse 46, Which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do you not believe me? He that is of God, he that is of Elohim, heareth God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God. He's telling them flat out that whatever God they think they follow, they're not following him. They're following their father, the devil. So these men are the ones in control of the temple and the religious system of the day. Same thing we have today. Same thing. Spewing falsehoods. And Jesus confronts them very sternly and tells them exactly who they are and that they need to believe in him because Elohim sent him. And he proved it, that Elohim sent him, by doing miracles, by living a righteous life, by teaching Torah, by living out Torah, by applying Torah the correct way. Then answered the Jews and said unto him, Say we not well that thou art a Samaritan and hast a devil? Jesus answered, I have not a devil, but I honor my Father, and ye do dishonor me, he tells them. And I seek not mine own glory. There is one that seeketh and judgeth. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. If a man keep my saying, my Torah, my teachings, he shall never see death. That's spiritual death. That means you have eternal life. Otherwise, you're in spiritual death, meaning destruction, perish, lake of fire. Understand the implications of this dialogue between Jesus and those in his day that thought they knew Elohim, and they did not. They were following a lie. And then apply it to today, what most people do. Apply falsehoods. We were brought up this way. We don't have to do this. We don't have to celebrate his feasts. We could do whatever we want. We have liberty. But we still love Jesus. But he's telling you right here and in other places that you need to keep his sayings and you shall never see death. So understand who Jesus, Messiah, was, what he was sent to do, and stop going against his word and follow his word. That's the message for this morning. Don't be a Pharisee. Be a follower and a doer, like Abraham was, that he said in the beginning. Abraham did the works of Elohim. Yah bless everybody. Isaiah 40:29. Anthony signing off.